Hi, I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're one of my regular visitors here. And if this is your first visit, I hope you like my style of astrology, which I try to make simple and understandable. And that way we can all enjoy it. And hopefully you will like my channel, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So today I'm bringing you one of my short heads up videos. And the subject for today, well, it's the 23rd of August, and there's actually quite a lot going on today. And one of the main aspects that I want to talk about is our lovely planet of love and relationship, also money and self-worth, Venus, that is retrograde in Leo, and Venus is squaring Jupiter, a wonderful planet of expansion and opportunity and luck, in Taurus. Now this square is going to be kind of ongoing, on and off basically, for most of the rest of the month. This is because Venus is retrograde, and at the beginning of September, Jupiter will also go retrograde. So they will kind of do this dance and kind of catch up with each other every now and then. Now, the exact square was actually yesterday, but we've been in the energy for a few days. But, you know, even though it's a square, it's actually of any aspect you can have which is challenging in astrology. This is probably one of the better ones because it helps us create, it helps us produce something valuable out of whatever it is we're trying to do. So if you think of Venus in Leo, Leo is the sign of entertainment. Leo is the sign of performance. It's the sign of the arts, of music. So anything in that whole realm is going to be coming under very good beneficial or beneficent energy with this kind of energy of Venus in Leo. Now, squaring Jupiter, Jupiter expands what it touches. So Jupiter, which is the planet of opportunity and luck, of course, is in Taurus, which is all about luxury, amongst other things, and value and money and material possessions. Taurus can also be how we make our money. So let's think about this energy. We've got Jupiter and Venus in a square to each other. So basically what they're saying is, if you want something really, really valuable, you have to work for it. You have to work hard for it. Because it's like Jupiter on the one hand, Venus on the other is saying, you can have it. You can have what you want, but you've got to do something towards manifesting it. It won't just, with a square, land in your lap. So that's one aspect that we're going to have on and off over the next few days and a little bit into September. Also today, the sun, a wonderful star that gives us life, is moving into Virgo. And it actually moves into Virgo at 9:02 GMT. Now that's universal time. So we now have this mutable energy, this flexibility coming in, where we can, in a sense, pay more attention to the details of what we want to manifest through that challenging energy of Venus square Jupiter. Now, also today, of course, one of the main events is about our planet of communication, Mercury. Because today, Mercury goes retrograde. Now, I do have a separate video up on my YouTube channel, and check that out. And I go through each of your individual zodiac signs so you can get a sense of what that's about for you, what area of your life it falls into. Now, Mercury is going to be in retrograde until the 15th of September. But remember, with all these retrograde planets, they have what we call a shadow zone. So the period leading up to Mercury retrograde, so a lot of you will have already been noticing things getting snarled up, especially if it's something you're trying to do which needs attention to detail. And of course, anything to do with technology gets affected by this Mercury retrograde energy. And interestingly today, Mars, our god of action, energy, assertion, also in Virgo, is in opposition to Neptune, which of course is retrograde in Pisces, but also Mars is widely conjunct Mercury in Virgo, which of course is going retrograde. Now, this is quite interesting because basically Mars opposite Neptune is going to, you're going to find that you're getting a little bit overwhelmed and confused about how to sort out certain details and things and papers and documents. This is not a good day to really kind of sit down and fill out that important application for a job, for instance, because Mercury going retrograde, the Sun moving into Virgo, Mars in Virgo, it's just going to be a little bit challenging. Neptune is just going to have you feeling, oh, I don't know what to make of this. I'm not sure how to do it. The trouble is, because Venus is squaring Jupiter, you've got all this energy and thinking, yes, I'm going to do this. This is really good for me. What I want to say to you is take advantage of Saturn's energy. Now, Saturn is currently retrograde in Pisces, and it's going to be opposed by the Sun in just a few days. So they're already in a sort of very gentle opposition. Saturn is coming in to say, slow down. And I'll tell you why. We have a full moon in Pisces at the end of this month. That's going to, once we get through that energy, bring some clarity. So it's almost as if we just have to mark time for the next few days and couple of weeks leading up to that full moon. Today the moon is in Scorpio and it's making an opposition to Jupiter in Taurus. So it's a kind of square also to that Venus. So you've got that moon energy of emotion getting in. Don't get over emotional or frustrated. Well, you probably will get over emotional and frustrated with anything that requires attention to detail. This is just not the best day to attend to those things. Wait for the climate to change. Wait for the moon to shift a little bit with its energy. Maybe once it moves into Sagittarius and we have a little bit more of that mutable energy, we might get a few trines, but I'd just give it a little bit of space, a few days before you fill in those important, maybe job application forms. So that's really what I want to bring to you today with this short heads up video. As I say, mainly about that Venus square Jupiter. You know, I'll just finish on this note because Venus is about self-worth and it's about finance. And Leo could be seen as a sign that quite likes a little bit of flamboyance. Jupiter, of course, is in Taurus. Taurus is about luxury, luxury goods. Resist the urge to splurge. Be careful with this energy that you don't just go, because it's so easy, isn't it, with all these sites to just go, oh, I don't care, yeah, oh, click, and you've bought it. Try to hold back on that. Give this energy a bit of time to settle. Hold back and wait. Because Saturn in Pisces, with this full moon coming up at the end of the month, the energy will shift in September. And I just think buying anything of value at the moment would, not be a great idea, especially with that Mercury retrograde. However, I do know sometimes there are some things we have no choice about. If that's the case, and you have to buy something which is really laying out quite a bit of cash, then make sure you check everything with great detail and make sure you have a warranty. Don't cut the corners. Get everything, all the boxes ticked, so that you have some kind of security with it. So there we go. That's what I want to say for today's short heads up video. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.